Hey guys, Bryan here from Liquid Concepts. So today we're going to talk a little bit about stretching on the Hydrographics. So what we've got here is we've got a panel, and one thing that we've noticed on these panels, we've dipped them before, is that we do get a lot of stretch right in this area. And just like anything, if you bridge a gap right through here and you try to stretch it down in there, you're going to get a lot of stretch. So the company has looked to see if we can try to help prevent the stretch as much as possible. And so that's what we're going to try to do, is we're going to shoot a quick little video and show you guys pretty much what we're going to do. So most of the time, whenever you're dipping a part in, you're probably going to go this way or that way, and then it's just going to stretch into these sides right through here. And so what we're going to do is we're actually going to take and we're going to dip it in a little bit different way, so then that way we can help try to feed that pattern down into here as much as possible. And then that way, once we feed it down into it, then it will allow more pattern to go in here and of course create less stretch and then make the pattern a lot more vibrant. So let's go ahead, let's get our film laid out and let's go ahead and dip this and see if we can try to prevent a lot of this stretching that we're going to be getting right inside this area. All right, so we've got it all dipped and everything came out looking really good. Now, of course, as you guys saw, whenever I was going down into the water, I had that thing almost at a 90-degree angle. It was very, very straight up and down almost. And so what that did is it helped allow that film to go up and roll into those areas. So then that way we had the least amount of stretch. And so you can definitely see that by looking in these areas right in through here. We've got really good stretch, or really good coverage, I'm sorry, all the way through right in here. All of the flags look really good all the way around, and that's exactly what we were hoping for, is that whenever we went into this little recess right through here, that this area right through here, which had the most stretch, because normally it would just hit like this, now it was able to start right here and roll all the way in with it and then roll all the way out. And so same thing on this. We've got a few little minor touch-ups that we need to do right here, but again, we've got a really good coverage all the way around in here, and of course all the way around throughout the entire part. We got good coverage all the way around, so that's exactly what we need. And so now we can go ahead, we can rinse that off, and then do any minor touch-ups that are necessary, and then send it off to the customer, and I think they're definitely going to really like the end result. So hopefully this video has really helped you guys out. Of course, if you have any questions or comments, definitely leave them below. We'd love to hear from you on anything Hydrographics related, as well as hopefully you've seen how you can somewhat take the film and dip it, or take the part and dip it in different ways, and that will also help alleviate a lot of the stretch depending on your angle that you're going down into the water with and things like that. Every part is different, and so one thing to definitely make sure of is you may have to dip this part a couple of different times to try to get a good feel for it. But once you get a good understanding of how the film needs to roll into certain areas or flow into certain areas, you really start to see a big difference in the way that your dips can come out. Of course, definitely let me know in the comment section below on how you think everything turned out, or if you have any other tips and tricks that you'd like to share on stretching, definitely let us know, and we'd love to hear from you on that as well. And of course, if you haven't already, definitely hit the subscribe button. We'd love to have you subscribe to our weekly tips and tricks. I'm Bryan from Liquid Concepts, and this is how we customize your world. We'll see you guys next time.